Okay, ready? Now let's hear rehearsal. Let's go right away and...
Movie to action!
No. Okay, call to action, take 25.
23.
Ready and action.
Yeah, my name is Satya Douglas.
And Bruce Douglas. So what we're saying is, let's go into community-owned plantation, make it a giant public trust resource for all future farmers in Hawaii, and let's dedicate that to organic and regenerative agricultural practices only. So the potential here is to buy back the plantation as one contiguous unit. It's a blessing, really. It's been held together as one unit for us up until this moment in time. Use the right of eminent domain in order to pay fair market value for the land, return it back to the public use, turn it into agricultural parks, remediate the soils, bring back the life to the soils again, and then turn that into the garden for food to feed Hawaii, Maui, and all the islands.
Sweet. That's concise.
Of course, we have a whole big team of people who are concerned about the environment and about our future on Maui.
It's an educational piece too. It's worth thinking about for people to actually have conversation about what is going to actually happen with that land.
So what's the danger we're in right now?
Well, at the end of the year, sugarcane production is going to end. And the question is what will happen to the lands. And people are very concerned because given that A&B is a corporation, their choices will be profit-oriented.
Be creative about how we move forward.
What do we choose? We want organic farming. Fantastic.
It's a broader conversation. It's not just for us little group here, it's for the whole of the Hawaiian Islands, essentially. That's why.
It sounds planetary to me as well.
That's what's going on everywhere, really.
Oh, are you flashing me?
I am.
I didn't expect that. I need to back up a little bit.
That's beautiful.
Actually, we only have 4 days of food for Maui. So there's a great concern about food security.
Yeah, we import 90% of our food that we eat, and we export 80% of what's grown here. There's something wrong with that picture. That's a bad picture.
And so that may mean, you know, a whole lot more development and also business as usual, chemical agriculture.
And it says right in our state constitution, Article 11.3 of the Public Trust Doctrine, that the state shall preserve and make available suitable farmlands for the sustainable food production of Hawaiian Islands. It's in our constitution. If the government doesn't do it, we the people have to step forward and make that happen. This is a golden opportunity now, while we're in a transition out of sugarcane into the next potential. We're offering an alternative. Let's make it community owned instead of corporate owned. It's time to end the plantation colonialism. You know, Hawaii is basically a colony. It was colonized, and 5 big companies carved up the island and decided it's theirs now. It's time to end that domination of our land mass and put it back in the hands of the people so the people can really have a choice as to what happens. So we're saying use the right of eminent domain, the power of eminent domain, to buy back the plantation at fair market value, whatever that may be, and dedicate that to organic regenerative agricultural practices from here in perpetuity. End the chemical era, restore the watersheds, decontaminate the soil. It'll require, 2 to 5 years of just decontamination, soil remediation process. Is that something A&B is going to do? I don't think so. That's something that people may do because we have the motivation to do it and we're able to do it. And then we can actually grow real food out there. Until the soil is remediated, not much is going to grow out there until you actually do that process.
Cool.
And also, we are having the indicator species, which is the hono, the Hawaiian sea turtles, dying from cancerous tumors. And so it's like an alarm clock,
I saw one the other day. I'll show it to you.
Tumors are caused because the nitrogen runoff from the soil and from other land-based pollution gets into the ocean, causes superweeds to flourish. The pesticides run off and kills the native fauna and flora that's in the oceans and the reefs. And then the superweeds take over with the nutrients, and they have high levels of arginine in them, which is leading to these actually, they're like herpes growths in a way.
Ready, and take it from the top. And what are we doing?
Use the right of eminent domain. It's been abused by governments in the past, taking lands and giving it to private developers. But this is truly the public use, and the public coming out and saying, we want to do this, to basically decentralize, deconcentrate land that's been unfairly concentrated in the hands of one corporation, and to end that process. So it's the highest use of eminent domain you can come up with.
Copy that.
And even better, become a petitioner.
Okay, so
And join the team.
Okay.
Join the happy team.
Okay.
To make Happy Honu. Oh, and then you say, we want Happy Honu.
Okay, let's keep it simple. Ready, and...
Happy Hoodoo.
Go to the website so that you can see the locations where you can sign the petition. And even
Yeah.
better, become a petitioner.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's what we should do right now.
Let's do this.
We should always do it when we have to do it.